What's up people, Tasaran here and welcome to the World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth with our hunter, and we are living the dream. The dream is, this is the dream. It is the dream. While I was eating my lunch, I had a quick burger break and I decided to do a spot of fishing. No time wasted today. I want my day off to be used for this as much as possible. And in doing so, because I decided to fish in Ironforge, because my skill was starting to not go up, I found the daily quest, a daily fishing quest, which reminded me there's also the cooking one as well. So while I was eating, I fished. The object was to get the young iron jaw from the lake in the Forlorn Cavern. Did a spot of fishing. I got my fishing up to a skill of 75 now, so I'm ready to move on. And around in the late 60s, I picked up young ironjaw. It didn't take too long at all. So just to finish this quest off, we need to now put this bit of sushi. We need to display it on this plaque. There he is, lovely young ironjaw. Now I don't know whether or not that will stay there forever, you know, to the point in which I can see it, and perhaps we can, because there's a few more about. Perhaps it acts as a kind of a collectible hub now, don't know. But yeah, we've got that done. And this should give us a rather tidy increase in XP. That's what I'm hoping. That is what I'm hoping. So I'm going to do this and then we'll head over to the cooking trainer. See if there's one there. Because I think these open up. I think they are the profession skill dependent. Or whether or not as soon as you pick up the skill, the dailies become active. I don't remember seeing the cooking one when I came to Ironforge last time. But still, 2,800 XP for that. And a bag of shiny things. Let's have a look. Okay, fish cleaver. Okay. Cooking. And what was the other thing we picked up? And 2 strangle kelps. So nice. Nice. Can't argue with that at all. So it's all usable goods. And it did give us +1 in the skill. So what I'm going to do, because I've now picked up a shit ton of fish,
how are ya?
Can't get enough spice bread. Make or obtain 10 slices of spice bread.
Safe travels.
Not difficult at all. But as I was saying, because I picked up shitloads of fish, we'll cook those first, and then the additional skill point can go on top. Because you never know, these might turn yellow, might not get points for all of them, and if we skill up in other ways first, they'll become wasted. I can't imagine by a lot, but it's going up really well. Our cooking's looking a bit nice. Sorry about the lag. There's genuinely no reason for it to be happening. I thought it was happening yesterday because I was rendering a video at the time. Clearly, I was mistaken. Right, well these have stayed red for like ever. They're gonna go yellow at night, aren't they? Yep. Really going well. When we get to Duskwood, we'll be ready to use the tender wolf meat straight away. Just gonna make sure I've got everything I possibly can. Lovely jubbly.
Watch your back.
Yeah, will do. You never know what undead rogue is waiting behind me. So I want 10. Yep. We can now learn sagefish. I'll grab that shit. that will do. Go back to the stoves. Learn that and make the bread. Opinion so far? I'm enjoying it. I think that's the thing. I think if we spend our whole time comparing it to what once was, we are going to get depressed. If we look at it for what it is, not rushing to the end, never understood that, but just playing the game, just playing it, I'm enjoying it.
Hi. See you soon.
Nice. XP's coming in thick and fast. Right, so that is all we can do for that. So I can just sell that shit now. Can I use that one yet? No, cooking's not quite 100. So what's the plan now? Wow. Okay, right, so find Bingles. He's a million miles away. It is now the head to Loch Modan. So, as I said, I just want to take the opportunity to sell.
What's your beck? How are you?
Okay, Mountaineer Barley Brew. Said you could help me get to Loch Modan.
Good.
So this is free. Bonus. Terrible. Right. So as far as exploration goes, Eastern, Dunmorrow. This is what we want. I mean, obviously this isn't fresh and everything's been done. So I want everything to say 18/19 in a few weeks on all of these. It gives you an idea of the last time. 2008 was the last time I fully explored Duskwood. If you insist. Never done this. Never completed this. Show all these how much I love them. So it looks like I'm going to need to do a little bit of bestiality. Get a little bit affectionate with the critters. I'm up for that. Tass is up for anything. Give or take. Right, so this must drop us right in Southgate Pass. Yes. Hello.
What's on your mind?
Okay, so we've got the reinforcements for Loch Modan and the Lost Pilot north of Helmsbed Lake.
Off with you.
I know exactly where he be. And I do mean exactly. And what I'm going to do here bye Smega. Should have just abandoned him really. I'm not going to be using him again. Because Smega version 2 is just around the corner. Okay, so first of all, let's oh no, can't use that, can I? Yep, 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 yep. Mange Claw, there's my boy. And you want me to kill Mange Claw for what the fuck? Oh, now that's interesting. But I'm not killing him. Tame that beast. He's level 15. How am I able to tame him? How did that happen? He was level 15. Okay, but we've now got... Smega is now a polar bear, so rename... Yes. Smega is now a polar bear. He's not got any of the... So I want claw up. I want dash up. Growler's there. Right. So that's what that is. It's something we get for this type of pet, tenacity. So maximum health increased by 5%. Oh, look at that. Right, okay, so we've actually got a cooldown. Reduces all damage you and your pet take by 20% for 6 seconds. And it's something I have to activate myself. Didn't even know it was there. Didn't even know it was there. Interesting. So 3-minute cooldown. A Mange Claw has returned. Get in there, son. Oh, I can do that, mate. How small my one is compared to that one. The new model for these, he's not as white as he once was. Like, at all. But I do like having a different, you know, looking pet. It's not an exotic beast yet, but it's not the norm, which is really cool. But easy, we did it. Now Bingles, find Bingles. Yeah, he's at... No. Find Bingles. Oh, he's over there. I thought there was one in the hills. Somewhere. Okay, do we go for the maximum damage or do we want to split and get some stamina out of it? See, normally I'd go for the gun straight away, but we've already got the hunting bow, which is quite nice. It gives us our overall biggest increase. So we lose a bit of stamina, but as hunters shouldn't matter too much, especially not now we've got the pet. So yeah, we're back rolling the gun again, which is nice really, because we are dwarves. Using a bow's a little bit against everything. Bip, 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 bip. Okay, the Valley of the Kings. So this is going to give us some trog slapping quests. And there is something strangely satisfying with killing these trogs. You know, Murlocs and Gnolls I hate. You know, they die purely because of out of hate, but I enjoy killing. I don't mind killing trogs. Trog quests are okay. Nothing else here. Okay, so we need 8 stone teeth. I'm an idiot. And just kill 12. Look how lush this looks. Fucking gorgeous. You know, back in the day when you know, we were playing and that, it was generally considered advisable to have your like ground clutter and that turned down so you could see everyone, especially in the battlegrounds, because gnomes will get lost in this shit. Obviously now there are new things with like nameplates and all that lot, but just looks gorgeous. Really like it. You know, it reacts to your character as you pass through it. Go on, take it, bitch. Now on wall cloth. Have a word with yourself. Poor. Ended him. Oh, come on. That was terrible. I mean, you can see when I press it, you know, it would look really good. What is it at now? It feels really bad. It's actually better than what it's been. Can't do it yet. I mean, that's one thing I missed from playing retail, was being able to do disengage movements and get out of shit and use it to get into shit and just enjoy all the mobility that disengage provided a hunter. But if the fucking lag's awful, it's just useless. Oh, it's up high apparently. Can I even get up there? He's found a way. Earth root. Oh shit, and a ding. We've now got random dungeon finder. We've now got talents. Ragefire Chasm and Dead Mines has now been unlocked. Yeah. I don't want to do any of those without Spire or Crazy. Now I will go into the talents and I will have a grand butcher's at it, but I'm not overly fussed. I can wait until I get into a safe place. Because that's one thing I'll do, like the original class talent trees and stuff. I like the idea of being able to hybrid. Pick what I want. Be unique. Role-playing game, make my own character. The talents and everything now are very... everybody's the same. You've got 3 different talent trees depending on which spec you go for. So you've got that, but you can't mix and match. Which I'm gutted about, and I always will be gutted about, and that's the end of it. I don't like being told how to play my game. Yeah, I've specifically come this way, even though it's probably the wrong ones, just to get this. Although it's not too bad, it looks like I'm getting the objective done for any type of trog. Though that's saying they don't give teeth. This one does. Is there any groupings where I can go mental? Nice. Oh, that was beautifully done. So how come it disengages fine when I'm on the ground, but I can't do my jump one? Have they changed it so it's not usable in the air? No, they couldn't have. The lag only seems to affect me when I'm jumping with it. What's the cooldown? 30 seconds. If there's a talent to reduce that shit, I'm reducing it. That is how I tend to... Yeah, that's... Although the damage was late. Hello! You're on a different server, so it doesn't really matter. But hello anyway. One more tooth. One more teethy. Come on. That's a trog. That'll drop a tooth. Hey, word of him, son. Go on, get in there. Kick his ass. Done it. Yeah. Okay, so talents. So this is the talent tree for the Beastmaster. Killer Instinct. Excuse me. Kill command deals 50% increased damage against enemies below 35% health. Okay. Your cool pet ability summons the first pet from your stable. This pet will obey your kill command but will not use pet family abilities. I don't know. Dire Beast summons a powerful wild beast that attacks the target and roars, increasing your haste by 5% for 8 seconds. I've got to be honest. That's only usable when they're nearly dead. That, fuck knows. This one, increase haste. And it's whenever I choose to use it. That's the one I'm going with.
What's on your mind?
Okay, right, we got an upgrade on the trousers. So if we had have picked the braces instead of the trousers back in the quarry, it would have been that long before we'd have been able to rectify it. And we are brilliant. Fantastic. We got the upgrade of the waist. So picking the gun was the right move. As soon as we kill Graw Mug.
Well met.
Teeth.
Safe travel. No.
Shamans and Bone Snappers for some more braces. The gear is definitely getting better. Right, there ain't no more quests upstairs yet. I think they're the third lot. Graw Mug. I've got a dire beast here with your bloody name on it. Sunshine! So we'll aim for him, kill anything on the way, enjoy life. So what's this? Adventure guide. Go to Redridge. Yep. Quite right. Doesn't matter though, does it? These are all our level. Okay, so thanks to the streamlining, everything we need is all conveniently in one little cave. Bonus. Okay, so we'll send you in first. And then I'm going to get a dire beast up at some point. In this case it's a wasp. The wasp is now gone. So it disappears before we can call a second one. We're not alone down here. Everything's dead. I'm guessing Gormug's up the top somewhere. So I get the kill. Nice. So it's exactly when I helped out there, just by putting Dire Beast on the other one, we got exactly the half of the experience. Which ain't too bad. It looks like Gormug has spawned at the top. Out of sight. That's not. Go on. Like it. Use a bit of men pet. Is it a channeling? No, it's an instant cast. %7 of the pet's health every 2 seconds. Not terrible at all. Ooh. Can use that Dire Beast as much as possible, I think. Can't believe we're picking up wall cloth already. That is really, really good. Sorry boys, I've just slapped him. Nice. See, the healing potions are now leveled up to a point in which I can use or make the lesser healing potions. To make those, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a healing potion now becomes the mat. So I went ahead and just focused on just making a load of them. So as soon as we get some Briarthorn, our skill in alchemy is going to go up nicely. And I mean like nicely. It's going to go up. I think it is 1-on-1. This is unacceptable. Yeah, 1 Briarthorn, 1 healing. the chances are it's my own fault, and it's the perhaps some of my add-ons are causing lag, or perhaps because I've got Discord running on in the background, which I hope it's not that, because I'm going to be using it. Oh, sounds like my kids are home. But yeah, I'd really like to work on this lag. I'd really... There's just no reason for this. No reason at all. Nice. And that is our last one. Oh, these herbs are so tempting. What is it? Earthroot. It's another silver leaf. I'm not going to worry too much about it, because I don't know what the economy for mats are like at the moment. And I only really need Briarthorn to level up. You know, I'll still pick up Silverleaf and Peace Bloom and Earthroot and all the rest of it. Always will, but I won't go out of my way so much now.
How are you?
Okay, so awesome. I'm really glad about this belt. Put it on, don't waste any time. What's this? That's the one I didn't put on from completing the last quest. Go to Thalmazar.
Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the
More
ground.
upgrades. More upgrades. Those I'll send directly on to... I've sent quite a bit to Crazy, so they'll go to Spire. Upgrade, lovely. Gonna eat those because I don't know if there is still the achievement for eating and drinking loads of different types of stuff. So we've got now. That's it. It's just going straight to Thalmazar now. That's really cool. Do that. Herb on the way. Oh, travelling salesman. Let's see if he's got anything worth nicking. Nope. You can have our crap then. Definitely changed it up. Definitely changed it up. And let's send those on. Yes.
Watch your back.
Ram. Love. I have got a macro for that. I should really use that instead. Bloody Knolls. Earthroot. I'm still going to get Earthroot. I'm pretty sure all of it is still usable. Because one of the potions that we make, I think, is Mage Royal and Peace Bloom. Can't remember what it makes. I can't be bothered to suffer the lag to have a look again. Ah. Where is it? There it is. You find one herb, you find a bloody trail of loads. Right, that'll do. I can't see any more on the map any further north. Let's get to Thalmazar. Okay, so what have we done in today's episode? We come over here. Right, we started off with the fishing and cooking dailies. Sorted out about getting Mange Claw. Done all of the initial in the shitlands, or whatever they call those quests with the trogs. Done all of those quests and made it to Thalmazar, so pretty good. So while we're here, I want to take the opportunity just to sort of give my opinion so far on coming back to retail, because obviously there's all the shit at the moment. Everyone's slagging it off and slating Blizzard and you bastards and blah 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 and all this shit, which I don't want to join in. I make my own opinion up. I'm my own man. I've managed to do all of the quests in Dun Moreau or Morog. Happy about that. Everything is still scaling nicely. It's challenging. The pace isn't slow at all. So I'm a little bit concerned about the new patch making there less XP needed to level when that comes out. I think it's highly unnecessary. I'm not loomed. I've not got any additional XP boosts. I used up all my rested bonus ages ago, and I've still just blitzed, literally blitzed. I've almost doubled my levels today, and it's only 2 o'clock because I started today off at 7. So it's still very quick. Everything's very streamlined. You just go there, you do those quests, they're done nicely. You do them all in one go. You haven't got to go here, there and everywhere like you do in vanilla. It's easy. It's definitely on easy mode, and I don't feel it needs to be any easier. In my personal opinion, I think it's easy enough.
I have the finest wires in the land.
I'm not dead. I think I have died, but I'm not. But not today.
Safe travels.
I mean, we'll see how it goes.
What can I do for you?
But in a nutshell, am I enjoying my time here? Yes. Yes, I am. And from what I could tell with a lot of what I've heard about the hate and all that lot, about there's been no content added with this patch and all that lot. All I can say is, if you're going to rush to the end, if you're going to get a character boost and start at the end, so the only thing you're going to be paying £10 a month subscription, if the only thing you're getting out of that is whatever they produce at the end game content, then yeah, you're not getting your money's worth at all. It is first and foremost, always has been, a leveling and questing game. That was how it started off. If you're going to skip all that, then you are skipping what you're paying for. You're paying a tenner a month, nearly a tenner a month, for the maintenance and additional content of all of it. If you don't do this part of the game, you are missing out on that part of what you're paying for. It's no good rushing to the end, buying a character boost and getting to the end, and then crying that there's nothing to do. Of course there's fuck all to do. You've skipped it all. And I have that same view in dungeons. Yeah, you can skip that group of mobs and go around and do that lot and all that lot. But why? What are you rushing? Why are you rushing to the end? Just to squinny that there's nothing to do there? I don't get that. I generally don't get that. If you got like additional points or additional XP for how much time it take to complete a dungeon, you know, if there was like, oh yeah, if you do it under 10 minutes then you get this much bonus, then yeah, I can see why you're doing it. But if you're waiting in a queue to get into a dungeon to get the XP that's in the dungeon, get the XP that's in the dungeon. It's World of Warcraft. It's not Splinter Cell. It's not a stealth and espionage game, is it? It's killed a lot. And that's just my personal view. I know not a lot of people share that, because it is a very vanilla way of thinking. But you want to get the most out of the game that you're paying for, generally. So play the game. And I'm, you know, say this is a 1 to 20 to kind of prove that point. I think you can still have fun in retail if you give it the chance.
What's on your mind?
A lot of people will say, like, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. It's fucking awesome. And it is. Much of it is. Yes. There we go. Lag spike. But say, it is genuinely just my personal opinion. I think that if you're gonna pay a tenner a month, get your money's worth. Get your money's worth. Play the game. I'm gonna make one of those, even though it's grey, just because it's there. And one of these, yeah. And I'm gonna eat them. What's this one give me? It don't give me fuck all, so I'm definitely gonna just eat it. The raw bristle catfish, I think I'll get the recipe for that in Goldshire. That's what I'm hoping. Anyway, let's pick up these quests.
Well met. See you soon.
You know, I don't everyone's got their own opinion, and I don't want to sort of, you know, seem like I'm slating everybody that does rush to the end. You know, I think if it was done in a case of, you know, you've got your character, you've leveled it up, you yourself, you've earned the right to be at endgame. Then they release a new expansion, then you move on into that bit, and then you level your, you know, that works fine. It's you know, what I'm talking about is towards the alts. If you don't want to level an alt, don't do an alt. In my mind, I want that to be there, and you might even already be in a pet utility. It's not Eagle Eye. Changes your viewpoint to a target location. Alright, we'll just stick that there for now then. So we've now got multi-shot. Fires several missiles hitting your current target and all enemies in 8 yards for 9 physical damage. So doesn't sound like a lot because of the squish, but you get enough there. It's a lot. So I'm really going to be looking now to... we can proper do some multiple pulling. Our XP gain should... there's no one here. Our XP rate now should go up. As long as I don't get too overwhelmed, get a bit too silly and die. Because there's always that. Gunsmith.
Here there.
No help to me at all.
Be good. Great
Dak
to meet
Blunderblast kills some
Safe
lurkers.
travels.
That's good. I only need bear rump for sausages. Wow. We used to need spider ichor and I think intestines, boar intestines for that. But no, just the rumps. That's all we need. Oh, we got some Mage Royal. My first. Slay that slapper. Will do. So it's still carrying on with the Dark Iron theme. Even though the Dark Iron Dwarves are there. Look at all this 47 linen cloth. Crazy is going to be so happy with me. Right, so you can get those. To Crazy. You can get all that shit. In fact, what am I talking about? You can get them as well. Spire, you're going to get the sharpening stones. And you alright for house potion? I'm gonna keep my health potions actually, because as I said, I'm using those now to make the lesser. So you can get those and wait for any more. We've got another herb up top. Thank you, thank you. Love it. It's only going to be really defensive potions I can make until I get some Peace Bloom. Oh, missed out. Okay, so let's just have a look at the map and see where all our quests are. So we're going to be heading north. I want to speak to Stormpike. Get those done. Side here, lurkers. So other than the boars, I still need all the same mobs that I would have had to have killed anyway. Oh, I actually got some swift thistle out of that. Nice. Now that's really going to be helpful for our particular party group, because both Crazy and Spire are going rogue. So assuming the swift thistle tea is still a thing. Might not be, but I'm assuming it is. So I think after my little rant, that's pretty much it. So thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.